Oh, fish on, fish on. Oh my God, did you see that shit, dude? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Have a go at these two little goats here. They'd be no more than a day old. Dude, that was psycho. Look at the size of this thing. Papa Field Day's in the house. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, look at his little teeth. We're going back to Indo, doggies. Sure. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video. We've got a little bit of an issue on our hands today, my doggies, and I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. I'll run you guys through what's going on. We've got an issue. So last night, I was driving at about 9:30 last night, and I could see a little bit of smoke coming from this back tire here. What's happened is that we've broken the axle here on the tire. You can see what I've done last night. I've jimmied it up with ratchet straps, sort of holding the trailer together. And the problem is that I've got to be back in Indonesia in a couple of days to be back with the girls, and time is of the essence. I want to get as much fishing and exploring in Australia as I can before I fly back to Indonesia. So I think what I might do for the day is I might see if I can leave the boat somewhere, maybe at a roadhouse, and we'll just jump in the troop dog. We'll take the troop here and we'll just do a hell of an adventure. There is some unfinished business that I have out here, and maybe that's going to be the plan for the day. Let's see if I can leave the boat somewhere. We'll just take the troop here and just punch it. Doggies, we are on. We've got ourselves a coffee. It ain't no FDYS coffee, but it's gonna have to do the job. We're at the back of a roadhouse here. They've let me leave the boat here for as long as I want, so that is bloody amazing. What I'm gonna do, I'll leave the boat here for the day, maybe a couple of days. We'll see how we go in today's adventure, but bro, we're good. We've got somewhere to leave the boat. Obviously she's busted custard. She ain't going nowhere. So the boat's gonna stay here. And we're gonna go on an adventure. All right, we've arrived on location. Well, we're not exactly on location yet. It's probably about a 45-minute walk up over that hill you can see in the background. We're gonna punch over that hill, walk through the bush a little bit. We're gonna get to a spot. I've lost some absolute giant fish here, and we're coming back to redeem ourselves. We've just walked from all the way up there down here, and I've just locked my eyes on the first glance of water, and oh my God. The froth levels are stupidly high at the moment. We're here, we've got a noodle rod, we've got a fly rod. We've come back to this place to redeem ourselves. We're gonna get this fish that we've been trying to get for a long time. I've lost two fish here on camera, absolute giants. Oh, you got fish! Oh my God! No, bro! He's on it. Oh, we're on. Doggies, we're on. He's gone. Oh, we just pulled hooks on it. We've caught a couple of these fish back in the day on the noodle rod, but look, I just want to get one on the fly rod. If you guys have watched these videos, you know that we've lost a couple in here now, and I just want to get one. We're targeting a meter tailor, like a meter plus tailor. Sight casting them in this crystal clear shallow water. It honestly doesn't get much better than this. I'm actually losing sleep over the ones that I've lost. So today, dude, sit back, relax. This is going to be one hell of an adventure. All right, I'm going to get my eyes on the water. I'm going to start hunting for this fish. There are so many fish in the water. Oh, that's a tailor. There's a tailor right in front of me. He's not big. That's not a big tailor there, but let's have a crack at this fish. There's actually a tailor. I'm just going to go noodle rod straight up. All right, we've got a tailor. He's just... Oh no, there's so many brim here, dude. All right, I'm going to have to put this lure on top of the tailor's head. Ready? Check this out. Oh my God, did you see that shit, dude? Noodle rod on straight away. Been here for 5 seconds, mate. Did you see that, dude? That is hectic. That's so sick. Sight casting a tailor, man. We only just got here. He's not a monster. He's a good fish, but he's not the meatery that we've come for. Oh my goodness. First cast with the noodle rod, mate. Oh, it's actually not a bad fish, to be honest. It's not a bad fish at all. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Let's bring you up here. That's sick. Oh, it's a good fish. Bro, what a way to start a session. That is a decent tailor. It's actually quite large. Second little flick on the noodle rod and this thing just destroyed that little stick bait. That is a beautiful tailor on the noodle rod, mate. We've only been here for 3 minutes. We've got a fish on the deck already. What we need this 1 meter long on the fly rod. But that is a wonderful start to the session, man. Here's a good fish. Noodle rod getting the job done as always. I'm just gonna quickly put a measuring stick on this thing and see how big he goes. What have we got? We got roughly 60. He's in the ballpark of 60 centimeters. So that's not a bad fish, dude, to start the session. Let's get him back in the water. That is a great way to start the session. Go on, mate. See you later. Booyah! Oh my God, oh my God. I am not even taking the piss right now. I am not even taking the piss. I literally just put that fish back. I just started walking and there's a bigger tailor coming towards me right now. I'm gonna get the fly rod. Oh, he's just coming up now. This is hectic, bro. We just caught the tailor right here on the noodle rod. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We've got another one coming this way. I'm gonna see if I can get a fly in front of it. It looks like a little bit of a bigger fish. No way, dude. I think I just lost eyes on that fish. I lost eyes on it, man. That is devastating. He could have turned back and swam back this way, so we'll just keep walking up. That is absolutely wild. We've seen 2 fish within like 5 minutes of being here. That is gnarly, dude. Just gonna walk up and down here all day until I find the big bastard. That's what we're doing. Have a go at these 2 little goats here. They'd be no more than a day old. So they don't even know what I am yet. They don't even know what a human is, mate. There they go, they just ran off there. 2 little baby goats. That was the same size as Bowie when I found Bowie. I think we've got a fish up here. I'm gonna get the noodle rod out. Looks like a tailor. It's not big, so I'm just gonna use the noodle rod. Watch this, ready? Oh, fish on, fish on. Oh my God, that was incredible. That was incredible, bro. Did you see that thing eat that lure just then? Man, these fish have got some serious attitude. Oh my God. The attitude on these things are incredible, mate. He turned around and hit that thing like he did something to its mother. That is just incredible. These fish are hectic. Look at the noodle rod. Oh, another good fish here. Oh, this is what the noodle rod was built for. Catching fish like this, man. Beautiful flex in the rod. Oh, you big dog. This one might be a little bit bigger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, you got a set of legs on you. Very, very light line. I don't know how I haven't been bitten off. Get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up. Bang. God, the lure just fell out of his mouth. How's that? Oh my God, he's straightened the hooks and everything. This thing here has got some serious attitude. I can't even hold on to it. Bro, just chill. Just chill, man, you're going back. He's about the same size as that one we got before, about a 60 centimeter fish. Did you see that thing turn on that lure and just explode? Like, bruh, 60 centimeter tailor. We're going for double this fish on the fly rod, but that is some of the best fun you can have on the noodle rod. This is what the noodle rod was designed for, to catch fish that it's not supposed to catch. This thing's got some serious power. We're gonna put him back. That is beautiful fish, man. That is the best fun, dude. Here's the lure that we're getting those fish on. It's just a tiny little stick bait, but you see that hook there. That hook has been straightened, man. Both hooks are straightened, back and front treble straightened out. That's why it's so important to upgrade your hooks when you buy lures. This lure is like $20 or $25 for a little lure like this. Even though you buy expensive lures, the hook's straighten like that. That's disgusting, dude. But that's what we're getting them on. Tiny little stick bait. 4 grams that stick bait is. And this noodle rod is piffing them out easy. That's what it's designed to do. This spot here is where we've hooked an absolute monster before. just on the back of these logs. I reckon out the back here, out the back there, we've got a big mob of big brim scattered all over the place. Let's see if we can send this lure out the back. Buster! My lord, that is the perfect cast. If they're big brim, they'll smash that on the surface. Oh my God. Dude, big brim after it. Big brim, oh, we're on, big brim on. Dude, that was incredible. Is that a brim? Dude, that was psycho. Oh my God. Big school of brim. This is a good fish, bro. Bro, they were coming out of the water like this and just going bang, 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 like pack attacking that lure. Oh, wow. This is a great fish. Oh my God. Powerhouse. I'm gonna get down here. Let's get in the water. Oh, whoa. This is a great fish. Oh, he's an absolute pig of a fish. Wow. Whoa, that's like a snapper. Look at the size of this thing. Holy smokes. Bro, that is a chunky brim. That has got to be up there with one of the bigger brims that we've ever pulled out of here, man. That is a chunky one. On the noodle rod, they were coming up behind the lure and pack attacking that lure. That is a chunky brim, dude. Probably one of the bigger ones we've ever got on the noodle rod yet. He is a big dog. This is actually going to be dinner for the night. I got no food out here, and that right there is enough food to fill me up. That's going to absolutely block me up. Big brim. That's dinner. I'm going to put him to sleep. We'll chuck him down here in the water. We'll keep him cool. It's pretty hot out here, but that is a monster brim. That is dinner for the night. That's beautiful. All right, I'm just going to leave him here. We'll just sit him in the cold water. I already knocked him out. He's asleep. So he's just going to sit in the shadow there in this cool water. That meat will keep nice and fresh. We'll keep walking. I'm going to go for another lap all the way up, all the way down there. We'll just keep walking, looking for this giant tailor that we're after. Mate, we've been walking around for just over 4 hours. That's hectic. We're going to have to start heading back to the car soon. Unfortunately, I'm going to do one more wrap. We're going to do one more big long walk up and back if we don't see a fish. It's the way it is, but we'll keep walking. See how we go. Every single step is a step of hope at the moment. I'm literally like, you're just watching the water, man. You're just watching and waiting for this big submarine, just like a big shadow, just to emerge out of the depths. And then you just lay a fly next to it. You guys seen how vicious those 60 centimeter fish are? Imagine what a bloody meter one looks like. Would just come in and, oh, well, it's happened a few times. They come in and just destroy, like they've bitten through steel trace, these fish. So like, dude, I know what it's like. I'm just slowly walking back to the car, like I'm really taking my time, but we do have to get back to the car. I've actually got to be back in Indonesia in like 2 days or 2 or 3 days or something like that. So I've got to start heading back down south. I've got to start heading back home, get back to Indo. I wasn't even supposed to be filming videos in Australia. I was only meant to come home, do a few things at our house in Australia, and then boost back to Indo, but we've been on the road for like 7 days now. I just keep ringing Mac 10 and saying, oh babe, the weather window's way too good. I'm staying another day. I keep pushing it out longer and longer, but I've got to get back to Indo. Got to get back to the girls, and that's where we're at, my doggies. We are walking slowly back to the car. Come on, I just want to see that big shadow. Come on. Oh well, we're back in the bloody car. We're heading back to the boat. We'll go pick up the tinny and we're going to keep heading south. I'm just going to bring you guys along on this adventure with me now. Having that broken trailer has really thrown a spanner in the works. I had an epic video for you guys, but can't get there. That boat trailer's broken, obviously, and we can't get the boat trailer there. So that's all right. I'm just going to bring you guys on whatever I get up to over the next day or two while I drive back down south. So we had a crack at that big old meter-long tailor. Obviously, we didn't find him. That was still a sick session, mate. Those 60s go hard on the noodle rod. I can't believe how aggressive they are, bro. They just come and just attack. But anyway, you guys are just going to come on the adventure with me, so stay tuned. It's whatever we do is going to be fun. It's always fun out here. All right, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Wait! Boom! Hey, we got a mission, we've got a plan, and I am bloody excited about it. We've driven a couple of hours. I've got the boat stashed up in the bush over here. Look, it is the next day, it is the afternoon, that sun is setting over there in the west, the sun's about to go down. What we're doing now is, we're doing something we haven't done for a bloody long time. We're going on a silver ghost mission. We have got one hell of a gutter here in front of us. I usually fish up the coast a little bit more, but this spot here, there's a big gutter. If you don't know what a gutter is, it's like a big deep hole in the water. Right there is a massive gutter. That's where the mulloway are gonna be sitting later on. It's dead low tide at the moment. We've got an incoming tide, and that gutter that's there, my lord, it looks naughty. All right, so I'm gonna start setting up fishing rods. I'm gonna get a fire going. We've still got that big dirty brim to cat to cook. Wait, we've got a whole lot of stuff to do. I am absolutely peaking out. Mulloway mission, silver ghost mission, it's underway. Mate, we haven't done one of these fishing missions in a very long time. And I'm actually frothing for it. Like, we haven't caught a silver ghost in ages. So I'm gonna get out, probably fish 2 rods tonight. Papa Field Day, the OG, Papa Field Day just called me. And he's going fishing tonight as well. So I said, bro, come down here. So Papa Field Day might make an appearance. Speak of the devil, I literally just said Papa Field Day might make an appearance. Full sends it over the hill. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Papa Field Day's in the house.
Hello there.
Here you go, Captain.
Cheers, mate. Thank
Cheers,
you.
bud. Oi, first one to get a mulloway wins.
Right.
We've got a burley bag here. We've got a big block of burley. We've got a big sand anchor, sort of a sand star picket kind of thing, and an axe. I'm just gonna go burley that water up. See if we can't get a little bit of bait around. Fresh bait's always best. So we'll get the noodle rod out on sunset, start piffing a couple of lures. But this big block of burley is going in this little sack here. Alright, that burley's just going to flop around here in the water. It's just going to do this slowly, just little bits of burley are going to go out there into the water. Hopefully we can bring the fish to us. Boom, we're done. Righto, here we go. When I'm chasing these silver ghosts, generally what I do is, this is an 80-pound leader and these are 2 9-0 hooks. So what I do is I snell these hooks together. It's a very simple way of putting the hooks on a very neat bit of line. So what you do is you just grab your line straight through the eye, make sure your tag's coming down, and then what you want to do is you get your main piece of line here, you wrap, and then you start wrapping down towards the hook. You'd wrap that about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times. Then you grab the end of your line, you pass that back through the eye of the hook, make sure it goes through the eye of the hook. You tighten that up like that. That's one snelled hook. Then you grab your other hook, figure out the distance you want between the two. So generally I have about a distance of something like this, and you do exactly the same procedure. Wrap and then follow it down, coming down, 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 about 8 times. Find the tag end, and then you can put that tag end back through that eye, pull them up tight, and like that you've got 2 beautiful, neat hooks in a line. That's what we're going to put our bait on. That bit of line in the middle there gives the bait freedom to move around in the water. It's not stiff. So that, beautiful way to catch a big silver ghost. All right, we don't have much light left. You can see the sun is quickly melting away out the back. We've got the big rods are set up. We've got cold beers. We're about to start a fire. Dude, nothing better than doing this. What I'm going to quickly do is we've got the legendary noodle rod here. I'm gonna quickly run down to that burley that I put out there. I'm gonna start piffing this little metal lure, see if we can't get a fresh tailor for bait. That, in my opinion, the best bait you can use is tailor. So I'm gonna go see if I can get one now. And bro, look at this. Look at this. Let's go get a tailor with the noodle doodle. Hey, you can't put it there, mate. That's where I'm fishing.
Sure, mate.
Pa! Woo! Ha! Papa field day! Ah! Woo! Ha! Oi, I wonder what Papa Field Day thinks when I'm sitting down here casting lures. Every time I cast, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. If you guys know, every time you cast a lure, it's good luck to scream. So every time I scream, every time I cast, I'm screaming. He must be sitting up there going, bro, my son has lost the plot. Ah! Woo! Ah! Woo! Ah! Ah! All right, we had a couple of piffs with the noodle doodle. We had no luck whatsoever. So what we're doing is we're cracking a couple of glow sticks. I'm gonna send out the big rod now. I've got half of a mullet with those snell hooks there. This is actually a mullet that we shot with the bow and arrow a couple of episodes back. So that's a fresh mullet. We're going fishing. We're gonna go send this thing out into that gutter. We're gonna sit back, start a fire. Bro, life don't get much better than this. See you later, bud. Good luck out there. There we go, bud. It's a bit bloody windy out here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're getting taps. We're getting big inquiries at the moment. Probably not a silver ghost, but we're getting massive big bang bangs. Good. That is bloody beautiful. That is fishing bait. Here we go, doggies. That is the first fish for the night. That is a very good bit of bait. We're gonna cut this thing up. We'll strip bait this. That is a gorgeous bit of bait. First fish on the deck, little tailor. Mate, this is pretty bloody awesome out here. We've got a full moon tonight. That moon is just, you don't even need torches or nothing out here. The camera won't pick it up, but like legit, we're just sitting here in the darkness. You can see everything. It's amazing, bro. We've got a nice little fire going on. We've got a fridge full of cold beers. Me and Papa Field Day, we're just sitting back watching these rods. We've got one tailor on the deck. 2 sharks have come through and completely cleaned me out. Like literally, I've got no hooks, no nothing left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that big dirty brim that we caught yesterday, and we're gonna cook him up around the fire. My old man just seen the brim and he goes, holy shit, that's a big fish. Yeah, bro. And the noodle rod getting it done. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cook up a fish on that fire.
Look at that, you catch it on the fly?
Nah, this is on the noodle rod.
Yeah, right.
It's a big dog, eh?
Ah, good job.
What we're gonna do is what we got. We've got a lime, which has been in the bottom of the troopy for God knows how long. We've got half an onion. We've got a block of butter. If you guys are an OG subscriber and follower, you'll understand. Alfoil is my biggest hate. We've got a roll of alfoil, and last but not least, we've got Thai yellow curry paste. So we're gonna do something a little bit cheeky with this big dirty brim. First things first, I'm gonna cut a couple of slices in him. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna make him cook quicker, but also he's gonna get the flavor up. All the flavors are gonna get up and in him.
Don't cry cutting the onions, Matt.
Yeah, I'm used to crying when I cut onions.
Yeah, we all do. Isn't that right, folks?
Alright, so we've got a very roughly cut onion, a couple of slices of delicious lime down here. We've got a big old brim, block of butter. This is gonna be delicious. A couple of blocks of butter. We're gonna roll out this bad boy. Butter's going down. The onion's going down. The lime is gonna get strategically placed. The brim's going on. The lime is going back on.
And what are you going to do now, Matt?
What I'm going to do, Papa Field Day, we're going to take a couple of slices of this bloody beautiful butter. We're going to lay that on top there. We're going to open up this little jar of secret sauce. And we're just going to flick that around. And that is going to go all over the fish. That's just going to melt in with the butter and it's going to be ridiculously good. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap him up. What we've got here is a bloody beautiful brim wrapped in foil. This thing is going to taste off its head. But just for a little bit of security, I'm just going to go the other way now. So, because I'm going to be putting this thing in the hot sand on a fire, we're just going to wrap him the other way. Couple of wraps. But that right there, bro, Papa Field Day, that is going to taste ridiculously good. You ready to wrap your bloody big lips around this or what?
Ready.
Ready. All right, let's bang him on the coals. What I think we'll do is, we'll just launch a couple of coals on this corner. I'm just gonna sit him there for now, and we'll rotate him every now and then. Put the whole bloody thing on there.
Hey, look.
What are you gonna do? So this, what we're doing is, Papa Fieldo is gonna put that brim wing, this is the wing off that brim. It'll actually be a nice little feed, but he's gonna use it for bait. He's gonna see if he can get a big dirty mulloway, a big ghost on it.
Here we go.
Go on, cocktail it up, mate. And for me, I'm gonna use half this mullet. I'm gonna cut the mullet that way. I'm not gonna strip bait it, I'm gonna use the whole thing. And that's gonna get me a big dirty ghost, doggies. Hopefully, anyway. What have we got here, mate? That's the smallest shark ever. That's tiny. Bro, that is a tiny shark. You got good teeth on him or what?
Nah, yeah, okay.
Oh, look at his little teeth. He's gonna be a man-eater. That's tiny.
Beautiful little thing.
That's epic.
Yeah, nice little sharky.
Go on, get him back. Here we go. We've got another tailor. That is gonna be used for bait as well. Beautiful fresh bait like that. Dude, you just can't beat that right there. That is another tailor. That's going in the bucket for bait. That is beautiful. What's going on here?
Heavy bastard.
Oh, that's a chunky one, dude. Oh, he took the top hook as well, didn't he?
Yes.
All right, we're starting to get a bit of bait now. Papa Field Day on the stand day.
Oh yes.
Go on, put your fingers in his mouth.
No, thank you.
Go on, do it.
They're called tailor for no reason. Nice fish.
Yeah, that's a good one, eh?
Yeah, look.
We're gonna turn that into a big, dirty, stinking silver ghost. We're gonna dig into this fish, or we're gonna have a look if it's done. Oh, look at the juices. There's juices everywhere. Oh my gosh. That looks ridiculous. We're just gonna rip into a piece. Oh, it's cooked to perfection. Look at that. Straight up the gullet. Cheers, my doggies. Oh, that's ridiculously good. Papa Field Day, rip into that. That is actually so bloody good.
Feels good too.
It's good texture, eh? It's cooked to perfection.
Oh. Oh yeah.
How's the flavour?
Yep, that's beautiful.
All right, well that's dinner sorted. That is ridiculously good. We're gonna sit here and pick at this fish.
Look at that white flesh. Look at that. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, we're gonna sit back. We're gonna destroy this fish, and we're gonna keep an eye on them rods. That's ridiculous.
Look at that.
How bloody good is it?
Oh my god.
How's that curry sauce? Just gives it like a fully blown flavour bomb.
It does. Oh yeah.
That is ridiculously good.
Wow. That come out better than I thought it would.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Put some chefs to shame.
Well, hey, we've just had the call of the century. Papa Field Day has just called it. This is the best fish he's ever had, even better than anything he's had in a restaurant.
Definitely.
I wish I was filming when you said that, because that's real talk, eh? But it is ridiculously good, dude.
I haven't had any fish in any restaurant anywhere as good as this.
It's actually really, really good. And it was on the fire for a bloody long time too. That's ridiculous, man.
My goodness me.
We actually had a couple of steaks to cook up as well, but we're just frothing out on this fish. With Papa Field Day has gone to the car to get some bread because he's just in love with the sauce. If you guys follow, oh yeah, I'll take a bit. Yeah, let's go. If you guys follow the recipe that we just did, oi, it is that good. Look at that, it's bread covered in fish sauce. Cheers, big dog. Bro.
The flavour's not worth letting go, is it?
No, man, you got to soak up every bit of flavour. Look at the meat in that fish cheek. Get that in the sauce. Bang. Ooh! going on here, doggy? Get him up, 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 get him up. Here we go. Get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up. That is the story of the night. There is not much going on out here, doggies. We're gonna pull the pin. Look at him go, 65 years old and he's climbing around like a monkey. He's got no blankets, he's got no pillows in his bedroom. He reckons he's gonna use that as a pillow and this is a blanket. Well, we've given it a fair slog. It's just about to go 1 o'clock in the morning and we definitely didn't get that big dirty silver ghost that we came for. It's the wind has picked up a lot. It's pretty bloody windy at the moment. Look at him up there. Monkey boy. Yeah. Thank you very much. There you go, mate.
Arrivederci.
See you later. Whoosh. Alright, I'll see you in the morning.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna get some shut-eye. I'll see you guys in the morning. We might get up real early, sunrise, put another bait out, see how we go, but tonight was no good. It was sick, but alright, see you in the morning. So. Well, my doggies, it is the morning. And it is rank out here. We've had this wind come in over the night and it is seaweed everywhere. It is blowing its ass off on this side of the car, on the other side of the car. Oh, we woke up early, we had a look at the conditions. I just went straight back to bed, bro. I just woke up, I had a hell sleeping. It's amazing. But look, we're making a coffee, FDYS coffee. If you guys want to get your coffee or get your merch like this amazing fishing jersey that I'm wearing, or even get your hands on a noodle rod, fieldayshop.com. But look, last night was hard going, man. We didn't really get too much fish, unfortunately, but it's just the way it is. Have a look at the disgusting conditions we've woken up to this morning. It is windy, it's about 25 knots from the south, and look at the amount of seaweed in the water. That is all seaweed. All that black stuff there is just seaweed floating around in the water everywhere. Probably couldn't wake up in a better place, but bro, that water back there is cooked. We're not going to be getting fish out of there anytime soon. Alright, we're getting out of here, mate. She is windy outside at the moment. I've got to start packing for Indonesia. I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon, so I've just got 1 day to clean the car, clean the boat. Yeah, doggy, I'm frothing to get back there. Mate, how we didn't get a big, dirty, stinking mulloway in that fishing spot, I don't know. I thought we would have got a big silver ghost for sure. Looked incredible, but obviously we didn't get any. Look, mate, that's what it's all about sitting around the fire. It's not always about catching fish, just sitting around the fire with my old boy, eating delicious brim. That's where it's at, doggies. All right, look, this is the deal. I've got 3 hours up my sleeve. Mac 10 has booked me a ticket back to Indonesia. I've got 3 hours to clean this big girl, put everything in the shed. I've got to fix the boat trailer. I've got to pack all my fishing rods up, pack all my spear guns up. We're going back to Indo. 3 hours to get it all done. Let's go. We're going back to Indo, doggies. Sure. Yeah, my doggies. Oi, welcome back to Indonesia. Welcome to the place where this YouTube channel was born. Bro, we're back in Indo and I am absolutely frothing. We landed at 3:30 this morning. We got a couple of hours of shut-eye. The time right now is 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not messing around. We've got the noodle rod in our hands. The girls have actually gone out for breakfast with a couple of friends, so literally landed in Indo 3:30 this morning. Had a little bit of shut-eye. I've got the noodle rod out. I'm going on a send. I'm going on a mission to see if we can't put a bend in this baby. Look, I have no idea how we did not get a silver ghost, and we didn't even get that meter-long tailor in this episode. What is going on, bro? I don't know. I'm gonna have to return to Australia and get that fish with that fly rod, man. Meter-long tailor on fly. It needs to be done. It's gonna get done at some point. The challenge is just turning into like a real challenge. But look, while I got you guys here, I want to thank every single one of you guys who jumped onto the online shop and purchased the noodle rod. You guys are going to absolutely froth this thing. It is the greatest rod. It took a lot of time to build. I went back to the drawing board many of times. So look, while I got you here, I'll run you through what it is and how I built it and why I built this rod. So it is 6'6" long. It's 1 to 5 pounds, so it's an ultra light fishing rod. The lure weight is 1 to 8 grams. That's what it says on the rod. But what I did was when we went back to the drawing board, I wanted the rod to be a lot stronger. If you guys remember back in the day, back in the videos, way back in the day, we were using a rod which was a Storm Discovery. And I just called that the noodle rod. It wasn't actually a noodle rod. But that thing was a fun rod to use, but it was horrible to cast. And when you hooked up to a fish, it had a big flat spot like in the middle of the rod. What I wanted to achieve with this rod is to make a rod that you can just push its limits. Like I'm catching, you just seen the fish I caught on this, man, like 60 to 70 centimeter tailor on a 1 to 5 setup. That's crazy, bro. And it does it with ease, man. It just pulls them in like it's easy. It's got so much more power behind it. So look, we made this rod so you can absolutely give it a flogging. It's got a beautiful flex in it. It still bends like a noodle rod, but you can go out, you could probably catch snapper on this. You could easily go and get salmon on this rod, this exact setup right here. So what I wanted to do was basically make a rod. You can just pick it up. You can cast like 3-gram whiting lures, or you can cast what I'm casting here. That's a 20-gram metal lure. And because we've used a very, very high quality blank, and we've gone a little bit thicker in the butt, and then it sort of tapers down really soft in the tip, you can just piff lures every day of the week, mate. That is a 20-gram lure right there. I'm running 20-pound leader, and it just casts like a champion. You can drop it all the way down to like a 4-gram little whiting lure, and it still casts at like 25 meters. So it's just one of those rods you pick up, you run, you gun, and bro, it is such a sick rod. The reason why I went with 6'6" and not a 7'2", a lot of my mates were telling me, bro, make a 7'2", they're way better. 6'6", fishing from a boat, walking through mangroves, walking through the jungles like I'm gonna be doing in the next couple of months here in Indo. 6'6" is the perfect length in my opinion. When you step it up to like a 7 foot or a 7'2", this end of the rod, the butt end of the rod, really starts getting girthy, and you lose that feeling, that finesse feeling, you lose that like flex. So we kept it at a 6'6", and I think it's just perfect, man. It's the all-round rod. Literally pick this thing up, you can just about catch anything on it. It's a dream boat of a rod. It's a 2-piece rod. You guys will see the quality of the blank when you guys receive these rods. They're gonna be coming out very soon. We're gonna start posting them. You might even have them if you're watching this video, but dude, this is it's an epic rod. Thank you so much for purchasing them. For the people who missed out, we are doing another run very soon. I apologize for you guys missing out. Like, I didn't expect us to move that many rods that quickly. They flew out of the door like you would not believe. So less than 24 hours, we sold the entire stock of them. But we got more coming, so if you missed out, don't worry, they're gonna be back. But the noodle rod is in full swing. I can't wait to see you guys slaying fish on these things. They're amazing. All right, doggies, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go put a backpack on. I'm gonna walk along the beach with the noodle rod, and then go catch up with the girls when they get back from the coffee shop. So thank you so much for watching this episode. We will be back in Australia again. Actually, while I got you here, a lot of people are asking, are you moving to Indonesia full time? Yes, we're moving back full time for now. I'm gonna be doing like FIFO now. So I'm gonna be flying back and forth from Australia, from Indo. I'm gonna do like a month or 2-3 weeks in Australia. I'll film content over there. Then I'll come back to Indo, film content here. It's just a perfect mixture for me. Obviously, I bloody love Australia, everything it's got to offer over there. So do a little bit of Australia, a little bit of Indo. In the next couple of days, I'm actually flying to a very, very remote group of islands, do a couple of survival challenges. And those islands I wanted to go to last year. I didn't get to go to them, so we're going back this time. So stay tuned, the Indo videos are coming. But there's a little bit of a wrap up, the noodle rod. Thank you so much for purchasing, and I'll see you guys in the next video, in the next adventure. Much love, my doggies. What we're doing is, shut the f. Why would you say such a stupid thing? All right, we've got a fish there. Oh my God, mate, what a way to start a session. Oh, you slippery little Oh, dude, stay still. Just chill. That is a chunky one. Hell, I nearly lost my finger, bro. Nearly cut me finger off, you bastard. Oh my god. Wow, dude. No good. Have a look at this for a shit show. The noodle rod's stuck on a tree. I can't see where. Oh, it's there. Get off. This is a real pain in my ass. Oh. Alright, we're on. We're on. I'm so flogged out, dude. I'm just like 7 days in the bush, no shower, no nothing. I'm flogged out. Can't even speak English anymore. But what I'm trying to say is, come on, you big fat eat it. Fucking hell. Water doesn't even work or what? Here we hell. See, this is why I hate this shit. It never ever goes to plan. Anyway, what we're gonna do? Wait, this alcohol. See, it doesn't work, never.
Might be too big for a
No way, don't swear. Wait, I'm filming. Oh, me.
Let's just come up over there. I live in a lot of mountains when in this way. You can't even see it. It's magnificent.
You're a f***ing vlogger.
It's Bill Day.
What's your YouTube channel name, bro? Hey?
What's that?
What's your YouTube channel name?
What's Bill Day?
How crazy is his teeth, man? His teeth are like soft. Ah. See you, mate.
I mean, mate, have a look at this f***ing thing. It's beautiful. Very high quality guides. The highest quality Fuji guides you can put on a rod. The highest quality Fuji seat you can put on a rod. Very, very expensive, beautiful looking blank. It's just a dream boat. It's an absolute f***ing dream boat. Little bit of a logo on the butt there. Oh my God. Stop it, doggies, stop it.